Here's how to create viral ads in minutes with AI. I made this ad using the exact steps I'm about to show you. We then launched it in our own business, which will do about $65 million this year. We make around $100 per customer in the first year, and this ad is getting us sales for $17. That means we're getting a 500% return on our money with this ad, and it only took minutes to create with AI. Here's how. First thing is you need to get ideas for ads. So I've created this prompt, which you'll be able to access below. And this long prompt, basically all you have to do is include your product or page or business URL, whatever it is that you want to advertise. So I'm going to grab a URL for our business, paste that in there, then let it run. Now I'm using Claude. You can use ChatGPT, you can use Gemini, you can use Grok. Really anything will work for this. So the first thing this prompt generates are what are called scroll stoppers. These are a first few seconds of an ad, just like you would do on a social media post, and that really grabs people's attention. These are critical to making ads work. So I have it generate 3 different scroll stoppers. Like in the sample video, it was a person in the street. This one gives 3 different options. And let's say I like number 3 the best. I tell it to generate number 3. Now it generates 3 different benefits. So the general flow of this ad is scroll stopper, 3 benefits, call to action. That's the entire scope of this ad. And so now it's generating 3 different benefits. You can have it regenerate these, you can give it benefits, or you can just accept the ones that it's given if you like them. I'm gonna say accept. Now the last part of this is the call to action screen. So based on the page that it's given, you will be able to confirm if you want to use that information for the promotion or if you want to do something else for a special sale or whatever it is that you're advertising. I'm going to tell it 40% off. So I'm going to confirm the call to action screen elements in the offer. Now it basically has a full ad concept figured out. The only other prompt that you need is one more, which is to generate the individual clips that are going to go into the video. So this prompt is also below. Just copy and paste that in there. You need to give it 0 input at this point. So now it's generated starting image and video prompts for each of the clips. There's the scroll stopper clip. Here's a starting image. Here's a video prompt. Key benefit 1, starting image, video prompt, 2, 3, and then the CTA screen is not actually a video. It's just an image that you let run for a few seconds at the end of the video. And so this one right here is just an image. So we can start by generating the first clip, which is the scroll stopper. So I'm going to take this starting image prompt, and then I'm going to go over into Google Flow, which you can just Google Flow, and the URL is labs.google/fx. I'll include this below, but if you just Google Flow, you'll find this. And so we want to generate this all in a 9:16 sort of vertical video format. And so the first thing you want to do is generate your first image. So now we have our starting image for the first clip. Now the reason we don't just go straight into generating the first clip is because sometimes you get a lot better results if you generate a starting image first. So then to generate that first video clip, you go down here and you click video and then 9:16 again. And then you upload this starting image as the first spot here, and then you let it generate. So to generate the first video clip, you go down here, make sure video selected, 9:16. For the starting image, you select the one you just generate. Then you grab that first video prompt that you generated before, paste that in here, and let it run. Then you have your first video prompt.
Oh, wow. I just totally lost my train of thought.
So as you can see, this happens a lot, is that after the first few seconds, it's really solid and it looks like she's holding up the phone. And then she kind of takes her hand away and it does something weird. So this is not a clip you would need to throw away. You can just regenerate it if you're not getting what you like. And at the bottom down here, you can actually generate multiple at a time. But this one, you don't have to do that. Instead, you can just take those first 3 seconds and only use that. And I'll show you how to combine these in an editor shortly. So this clip will work perfectly. And then all you have to do is repeat the same process for the 3 key benefits and the call to action screen. You go over, you grab each one of your image prompts, and you can generate multiple at a time. Grab your image prompt, go back over here, generate a 9:16 image, paste this in here, generate that. When it's done, then generate a video clip using the video clip prompt that you produced over here. Repeat this process for key benefit 1, key benefit 2, key benefit 3, and the call to action screen is only an image. So I'm going to go do those right now. So now once all the clips are done generating, you just combine them in any editor. You can use CapCut, you can use Camtasia, you can use any other editor you're familiar with. Combine the clips, remove the fluff, which a lot of times there is some in each of the clips. Cut out the last few seconds or the first few seconds. Anything not that interesting, you want to keep it as tight as possible. And then combine those trimmed clips into one final ad and you are done. Now you'll end up with an ad that's something like this.
Oh wow, I just totally lost my train of thought.
Now, what's the problem with that ad? The audio is a little funky, and so the way you can fix this is any clips that don't involve a person talking, you can actually just use background audio or generated audio. So the easiest way to do this is to use 11 Labs. So with this 11 Labs, you can create background music and sound effects. And so if I were to go generate those using 11 Labs, I'll show you what this looks like. So I'll give you a third and final prompt below. So this one basically tells it that we want to generate some background music and a few sound effects. And after adding your own sound effects and background music, here's what it looks like.
Oh wow, I just totally lost my train of thought.
If your morning coffee isn't doing this for your brain, switch. MindFlow, doctor-formulated focus in every cup.
If you want more tips and tricks like this to generate performing marketing assets and to grow your business and build new businesses with the power of AI, subscribe to my channel and watch this video next.